leaned over and began kissing the girl when the music suddenly stopped, and an announcer's voice came on, warning that a kick diverter had just escaped from the state insane asylum. Alright. I can't read. Oh, I just realized something. Oh, god damn it. Oh, I didn't read the full entire stories. Let me go. Let me. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna have to reread the entire thing from beginning, from scratch. So if you don't want to listen to it, just like skip 5 minutes. Anyway, as told by reader Andy B, the babysitter and the man upstairs. A married couple were going out for the evening and called in a teenage babysitter to take care of their 3 children. When she arrived, they told her they probably wouldn't be back until late, and that the kids were already asleep, so she didn't need to disturb them. The babysitter starts doing her homework while waiting a call from her boyfriend. After a while, the phone rings. She answers it, but hears no one on the other end, just silence. Then whoever it is hangs up. After a few more minutes, the phone rings again. She answers, and this time there's a man on the other line who says, in a chilling voice, "Have you checked the children?" Click. At first, she thinks it might have been the father calling to check up, and he got interrupted, so she decided to ignore it. She goes back to her homework, then the phone rings again. "Have you checked on the children?" says the creepy voice on the other end. "Mr. Murphy?" she asks, but the caller hangs up. She decides to phone the restaurant where the parents said they'd be dining, but then asks for Mr. Murphy. Oh man, my bad. I'm a terrible reader. Terrible reader. Very terrible reader. Anyway, but when she asks Mr. Murphy, she's told that he and his wife had left the restaurant 45 minutes earlier. So she calls the police and reports that a stranger has been calling her and hanging up. "Has he threatened you?" the dispatcher asks. "No," she says. "Well, there's nothing we can really do about it. You could try reporting the prank caller to the phone company." A few minutes. Okay, when they write this, they write it horrible at me. A few minutes pass, and she gets another call. "Why haven't you checked the children?" the voice says. "Who is this?" she asks, but he hangs up again. She dials 911 and again says, "I'm scared. I know he's out there. He's watching me." Alright, no. "Have you seen him?" the dispatcher asks. She says no. "Well, there isn't much we can do about it," the dispatcher says. The babysitter goes into a panic mode and pleads with him to help her. Now, it'll be okay," he says. "Give me your number and street address, and if you keep the guy on the phone for at least a minute, we'll try and trace the call." "What was your name again?" "Linda." Alright, next paragraph. "Okay, Linda. If he calls back, we'll do our best to trace the call. Just keep calm. Can you do that for me?" "Yes," she says, and hangs up. She decided to turn the lights down so she can see if anyone is outside. Turn the lights down? How would that help? Alright, anyway. And then she gets another call. "It's me," the familiar voice says. "Why did you turn the lights down? Can you see me?" she asks, panicking. "Yes," he says after a long pause. "Look, you scared me," she says. "I'm shaking. Are you happy? Is that what you wanted?" "No." "Then what do you want?" she asks. I'm actually getting worried myself. I'm looking around while reading this. Oh, I got chills. After another long pause, "Your blood all over me." She slams the phone down. Pokemon trade. No. Alright, done. She slams the phone down, terrified. Almost immediately, it rings. "Leave me alone," she screams. But the dispatcher's calling back. His voice is urgent. "Let me trace the call. It's coming from over inside the house. Get out of there now." Oh, God, I'm getting chills. Getting chills. Oh, alright, Right now. She tears to the front door, attempting to unlock it, dash outside, when we find the chain at the top latch. At the time it takes to unhook it. She sees a door open at the top of the stairs. Light streams from the children's bedroom. revealing the profile of a man standing just inside. She finally gets the door open and bursts outside, only finding a cop standing on the doorstep with his gun drawn. At the point, she's safe, of course. When they capture the intruder and drag him downstairs in handcuffs, she sees he is covered over to blood. He's covered in blood. Hang on one sec. Oh, God. Let's see that. She sees he's covered in blood. Come to find out, all 3 children have been murdered. Oh, goddamn, that was pretty spooky to me, anyway. Oh God, how long have I been? Okay, that's like a 10-minute story, anyway. I think the Hookman's a bit shorter. Just need to go on Facebook for a second and thank my friend for giving me a magazine. Thank you so much. Oh God. Oh God. I'm just gonna close my window. That's how creepy. Another cupboard right there to my right of my room. Now I'm creeped out. I would believe that story, I reckon. That story sounds believable. Alright, I'm back. Just close my window. Just a bit freaked out by that. Oh wait, just turning off my DS and then I'm gonna continue reading stories. This can be like a Halloween special or something. Oh my God, that is creepy. That is very creepy. Very, very, very creepy story. Anyway, I'm not gonna make this all one video. I'll probably put in the parts because sure, internet, it takes me about 2 hours to render. And not 2 hours to render, like it takes me like 20 minutes to render, and then to upload it, since my internet is so horrible, it takes me about not half an hour, about half a day. Alright, anyway, it's time for The Hook. Alright, now let's see. The Hook, an urban legend by David Emery. A teenage boy drove his date to a dark and deserted lover's lane for a makeout session. He turned on the radio for mood music, leaned over, whispered in the girl's ear, and began kissing her. A short while later, the music suddenly stopped mid-song after a moment of silence. An announcer's voice came on, warning in an ominous tone that a convicted murderer had just escaped from the state insane asylum, which happened to be located within half a mile of Love's Lane, and urging that anyone who notices a man wearing a stainless steel hook in the place of his missing right hand should immediately report his whereabouts to the police. Alright, now, the girl became frightened and asked to be taken home. The boy, feeling bold, locked all doors instead, assuring his date that they would be safe. Attempting to this again, she became frantic and pushed him away, insisting that they leave. Relenting, the boy, peevish, jerked the car into gear and spun its wheels and pulled out of the party's face. When they arrived at the girl's house, she got out of the car. Reaching to close the door, began screaming uncontrollably. The boy ran to her side to see what was wrong, and there, dangling from the door, was a bloody hook. Ooh, that's a bit creepy. Like me, oh god, I hate clowns, and the next one's a clown one. Alright. But still, that was, pretty messed up. Oh, this is a big one, anyway. Like, I got chills because of that. Anyway. Urban Legend 3, The Clown Statue, by David Emery. Alright, well, I just need to get my voice back. Alright, because I'm trying to do like a kind of deeper voice, slightly, while doing this. Anyway. So-and-so's friend, a girl in her teens, is babysitting for a family in Newport Beach, California. The family is wealthy and has a very large house. You know, the sort with a ridiculous amount of rooms. Anyways, the parents are going out for a late dinner/movie. The father tells the babysitter that once the children are in bed, she should go into a specific room. He doesn't really want her wandering around the house and watch TV there. She's going down. The parents take off, and as soon as she gets the kids into bed and goes to the room to watch TV, she tries watching TV while she is disturbed by a clown statue in the corner of the room. She tries to ignore her, but a long pulse starts freaking her out so much that she can't handle it. She resorts to calling the father and asks, "Hey, the kids are in bed, but is it okay if I switch rooms? The clown statue is really creeping me out." The father says, "Seriously, get the kids, go next door and call 911. She asks, "What's going on?" She asks what's going on. He responds, "Just go next door. Once you call the police, call me back." She gets the kids, goes next door and calls the police. Looks on the way, she calls the father back and asks, "So really, what is going on?" He responds, "We don't have a clown." He further explains that the children have been complaining about a clown watching them as they sleep. He and his wife had just blown off, assuming they were having nightmares. Right. The police arrived and apprehended the clown, who turns out to be a midget clown. I guess he was some homeless person dressed as a clown who somehow got into the house, being living there for several weeks. He would come into the kids' room at night and watch them while they slept. As the house so large, he was able to avoid detection, surviving off the food, etc. He had been in the TV room right before the babysitter came in. When she entered, he didn't have enough